Hey loves, welcome to today's tutorial, and I already did the other eye off camera, and right now I'm just cleaning the lower part of her eyebrow. I am using Maybelline concealer in the shade Coconut, and I am always using drugstore products, so if you have a Legal Pro concealer, it's fine, it works well. And if you're a beginner, I would advise you to use foundation to clean the top part of your eyebrow for easier blending during foundation application, and in this case I am using Superstay in the shade Golden Caramel. Now let's set the eyes, and I am using Reina eyeshadow primer as my eyeshadow base. If you don't have this, you can use your normal concealer, it's okay, or you can use the flat white concealer from Legal. And if you decide to use your normal concealer, make sure you set it with a setting powder or a translucent powder before applying eyeshadow. Today's look is a very simple elongated cut crease, and I only use two shades. So the first shade that I'm going in with is a dark brown shade, and I'm using it as a transition shade. I will just apply it on the crease area, then I will go ahead and start cutting the crease. So the first part, you will cut the crease normally as you do. When it comes to drawing the cut crease, there are so many techniques. You can stamp as you go, or you can just draw. If you have a steady hand, then fill it in. And then where the curve is where the corner of your eye is. So at the corner of your eye is where the curve should start. After I'm satisfied with the shape, I will take a clean brush and start blending in the product because we don't want it to crease. And now moving on to the second shade, I am using the lightest shade of brown in my eyeshadow palette, and you can use any color that you want, you can use to achieve this look. There is no limitation. So for me, I kind of wanted a nude elongated cut crease look. To spice things a little bit, I decided to go in with a glitter liner and just follow the natural shape of the cut crease. And I did the other eye and applied the black eyeliner off camera. And now moving on to prepping the face, I am using the Nivea Matte Day Cream as my moisturizer, and then I applied primer off camera. And now for foundation, I am using Superstay in the shade Golden Caramel, the same shade that I used to clean out the eyebrows with. And I am using a brush to blend out the product. After distributing the product with the brush, I will go in with a damp beauty blender and just flawlessly blend out the product. It tends to give me the results that I want, and that is not having a patchy finish. To highlight the T-zone area, I am going in with the Maybelline concealer in the shade Coconut, and I will apply it in areas where light reflects on our skin. And on that note, let me talk about the struggles of becoming a makeup artist, especially here in Kenya. The market is so saturated. Everyone nowadays is a makeup artist, so sometimes it can be very tough to build clientele. It's not easy, that's one thing I will tell you. But don't be afraid to utilize those friends of yours. Use your friends as your model, because when it comes to makeup, you need to perfect your skills. The more you do it, the more good you'll get at it. So use your friends as your model. Use your friends as your model. I'm 100% sure 90% of the makeup artists, they didn't start with clienteles. They started with models, and they build themselves from there. Another thing is you need to figure out what is making you different from the other makeup artists. What's your signature? When I look at your clients, what is making you different? How can I know, how can I identify you from the other makeup artists? Is through your work. It's something that we call the signature. So you need to identify your stronghold, whether it's the eyebrows, whether it's the eyeshadow, whether it's the skin work, and work extra hard towards that. That's what will make you different from the other makeup artists. For some people, it is a lot harder than others because you might not have any influencer friend to get you that exposure that you need, especially when you want to grow your business on social media. It can be very hard and very stressful because when it comes to social media, consistency is key. If you're not consistent, there's only 5% chance that your account will grow. So you will have to do a lot of free face beats on your model. That's why I'm telling you, you will have to lose to gain. You'll use a lot of products and you will buy a lot of products from your own money, but the end results will always be good. You'll be happy you didn't even give up during those tough times. And the most important tool that you will ever have in your life is prayer. Always pray for your business. For me, what I do is before I touch any face, I just pray to God to bless the work of my hands, and He always shows His presence in my life. So don't forget to pray about your business. Always put God first and everything will be fine for you. One last thing before I forget is you don't need all those products, especially if you're a beginner. You might go on Instagram or whatever social media platform and you see a makeup artist who has been doing this thing for a very long period of time, having a lot of products, but for you, you don't need it. You will eventually get there. So it's better you use the basic things that you have, utilize whatever little that you have to perfect your skills, and then you will grow. You don't need 20 eyeshadow palettes. You can only use one eyeshadow palette and get like 50 different eye looks. So whatever you have is enough for you to start your makeup journey. Don't ever tell yourself otherwise. If you have any question, let me know down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Until the next one. Bye.